The NBA preseason is heating up, and last night's battle between the Miami Heat and Charlotte Hornets had everything: massive dunks, clutch plays, and surprising performances. Whether you're a Heat fan or cheering for the Hornets, this game had something for everyone. But who came out on top? Stick around for the full breakdown of all the key highlights. Heading into this highly anticipated preseason clash, both the Miami Heat and the Charlotte Hornets had something significant to prove. The Miami Heat, riding the momentum of a strong finish last season, were eager to establish their dominance early in the new campaign. After making a deep playoff run, they wanted to show that they remain a top contender in the Eastern Conference. With seasoned stars like Jimmy Butler, a relentless competitor who consistently steps up when it matters most, and Bam Adebayo, their defensive anchor with impressive versatility, the Heat were looking to fine-tune their game ahead of the regular season. On the other side, the Charlotte Hornets were a team brimming with youthful energy and untapped potential. Led by their dynamic young star LaMelo Ball, who continues to impress with his playmaking ability and court vision, the Hornets were hungry to make their mark and prove that they could be serious contenders in the East this season. Ball's flashy style of play combined with his basketball IQ has made him a rising force in the league, and with the addition of young talents and key contributors, Charlotte was looking to build a cohesive unit that could challenge even the more established teams. The Heat came out swinging in the first quarter, setting the tone early with aggressive defense and fast breaks. Tyler Herro knocked down a quick three, showing that he's ready to bounce back strong this season. But don't sleep on the Hornets. LaMelo Ball responded with some slick passes, finding his teammates for open shots and keeping Charlotte in the game. The Hornets' young core kept the pace quick, but Miami held onto a narrow lead by the end of the first. In the second quarter, the Miami Heat began to assert their dominance, largely due to Bam Adebayo's commanding presence in the paint. Adebayo showcased his defensive prowess, delivering a couple of highlight reel blocks that sent a clear message to the Hornets. His timing and awareness on the defensive end were crucial in shutting down Charlotte's attempts to score inside. Offensively, Bam added to his impressive performance with a thunderous dunk that electrified the crowd and gave Miami the momentum. Every time it seemed like the Hornets were finding their rhythm, Adebayo's tenacity and strength in the paint disrupted their flow. With Miami executing their plays efficiently and using their experience to control the pace of the game, they slowly extended their lead, giving themselves a cushion as the quarter wore on. However, the Charlotte Hornets were far from ready to back down. Led by rookie Brandon Miller, they fought their way back into the contest with grit and determination. Miller, showing poise beyond his years, caught fire from beyond the arc, sinking back-to-back three-pointers to keep Charlotte within striking distance. His sharp shooting breathed new life into the Hornets' offense, and suddenly, the gap began to close. Despite Miami's early push, Charlotte's resilience ensured that they stayed in the game. As the half came to a close, Miami held a lead, but it was far from comfortable. With only a slim margin separating the two teams, the game was shaping up to be an intense battle heading into the second half. Both sides knew they would need to bring their best to pull away in what was becoming a tightly contested affair. As the third quarter kicked off, Jimmy Butler decided to take control. He drove to the basket repeatedly, drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. Miami began to pull away, but Charlotte wasn't done yet. Terry Rozier came alive with a series of mid-range jumpers, cutting into the lead once again. Both teams traded buckets, but Miami still held a 10-point lead heading into the final quarter. The final quarter brought the game to a fever pitch, with fans on the edge of their seats as the intensity skyrocketed. The Charlotte Hornets, led by their young core, mounted an impressive late-game surge. PJ Washington set the tone with a monstrous dunk that swung the momentum in Charlotte's favor. This electrifying moment seemed to ignite the entire Hornets squad as they ramped up their defense and attacked with confidence on offense. LaMelo Ball, showcasing his exceptional range and poise under pressure, drained a deep three-pointer, bringing the Hornets within just 2 points of the Heat. With only minutes left on the clock, the tension in the arena was palpable. Charlotte, a team full of youthful energy and fearlessness, had clawed their way back, putting immense pressure on Miami and making it clear they wouldn't go down without a fight. However, when it mattered most, the Miami Heat's veteran leadership and experience took over. Despite Charlotte's late-game heroics, it was Jimmy Butler who stepped up in the clutch moments. In a crucial possession, Butler made a brilliant read, intercepting a pass for a game-changing steal. With the game hanging in the balance, Butler then sprinted down the court on a fast break, and threw down a powerful dunk, effectively sealing the game for Miami. This pivotal play crushed Charlotte's momentum and allowed the Heat to regain control in the closing moments. While Miami emerged victorious in a hard-fought battle, Charlotte sent a clear message. Their young talent is not to be underestimated. The Hornets showed they could compete with one of the Eastern Conference's powerhouses, giving fans plenty of reasons to be excited about their future. That's it for today's highlights. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to TalkSport USA for more in-depth coverage of the 2024-25 NBA preseason. Let us know in the comments which team you think will have the biggest breakout this season, and stay tuned for more highlights and analysis from around the league.